Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women, and some of them will be a good match for you and others won't. The two of you only need to be like a key and a lock, a match. That works. Click, click. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 25, NASDAQ up 12, S&P's up 3.5, gold contract up $8.10, trading $12.87 an ounce. Gold, folks, ABC structure on the way up. Came down pretty good yesterday. Rejected lower price today. Had price, had volume. 13.27 is your price projection on a one-to-one structure on the way up. Silver, up 39 cents, same type of setup, $17.10. Silver wants $17.95. What both of those are all about, folks, is that the Federal Reserve open market minutes came out at 2 o'clock today from the July meeting. Bottom line, dovish in a big way. They were talking about the aspect of not so much as when they want to raise rates, they're talking about when they want to actually lay out to all of us when they want to start rolling off $10 billion a month of their balance sheet. And a few of them wanted to do it in September. A couple didn't. Bottom line, guess what? September is less than, their next meeting is less than 30 days away, folks. It's not going to happen. Copper caught a huge bid, up 8.5 pennies, $2.96 a pound. Had the wide price spread, had the volume behind the move. Copper looks like it's going to make a run to 308. Light sweet crude, just the opposite. Down 80 cents, $46.75. Now, what's incredible about that, too, is that the numbers came in light. But bottom line, we get a lot of oil out there, folks. We either have a lot of oil, or we're driving less, or the electric cars are basically having it that we're using less oil. Notes, 10-year note up 10 ticks, 126.15. 30-year bond up 17 ticks, 154.30. Both notes and bonds, they rejected lower price. They want higher price, lower yield. Right now, the 10-year is yielding 2.2%. Bottom line, that baby looks like it's going to make the run once again down to the 2.1%, and we'll see how we come into the June swing highs. Both of these folks have been building cars to get into that June swing high area. King dollar down 366 ticks. Now, King dollars get some divergence, and this is what it is. We did over 30,000 contracts in King dollar. You got to a higher high, you gave it up on price. When you have that happen, folks, most time you go right back up to that high. And the divergence, of course, would be the aspect of King dollar wanting to go higher as a dead cat bounce, 95 to 96, versus this gold market as a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. I expect we're going to get both because King dollar, I'm only looking for dead cat bounce to 95 to 96. King dollar looks like is doing a B to C of a much larger ABC structure on the way down that will take it to the 88 area. The euro is trading at 117.70 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 110 to the U.S. dollar. We get over and we take a look at the S&P. What you have is this. We do the future first, and this is divergence inside the S&P. Yesterday, S&P futures get to 2473.25. Today, 2474. Both days they give it up. Both days they couldn't make it to the highs of Thursday where the downdraft is. That downdraft started at 2474 and went straight down to 2432. So that you have failure on price, failure on volume. We do take a look at this volume. What you're going to see is this, is that we're talking about 859 million they're going into. Yesterday we did 700 million. Today we did 730 million. The NDX 100, what do we have with the NDX 100? NDX 100 closed at the 3 Qs, closed at 144.28. What that did, that got up and over the 144.19, You closed at the 28. That is saying, guess what? You can go to higher price. That being said, what is really interesting out here is that Cisco just came out with its numbers. Cisco closed at $32. Numbers were bad, but guess what? Market's not selling it off. Cisco's trading at $32. Small caps. The small caps continue to be the weak link in a big way. Russell 2000. I will look at the IWM first. IWM got up to a high today of 138.39. Gave it up once again. You're in the lower range. Bottom line, small caps want lower price. Yeah, so if we go take a look at the actual Russell 2000, you see that it's the exact same type of weakness inside the Russell. You know, the last high in the Russell was 1452. You're at 1383. We got to a high today of 1391 and just couldn't handle that higher price. Notes and bonds, this is just, it's absolutely amazing. It really is. I mean, it's common sense because of the aspect of how inexpensive rates are across the world. There's no two ways about that. It's just that every time that these come down, they just reject price like in a heartbeat. And in this particular case, you know, what you did have is that, you know, yes, they had some price movement. You didn't have the volume behind it because we were going into 1.47 million contracts. We did 1.2 million. And then today, what do? We test that low in the morning. I'll show you how this worked out. This is really intriguing because this bond market is just always so cool. So the low of yesterday, we had a high volume low on the 10-minute bar at, let's see, contract-wise, you had 83,000 contracts. We came down there this morning, folks, and we tested it with 8,700. So 8,700 was testing 83,000, right? It takes off again, and then when the Fed minutes come out, it took off. Well, actually, at 1 o'clock, it took off like a rocket ship. 1 o'clock, we did 80,000 on the way up. That might have been someone that saw the Fed minutes, and then when the minutes did come out, they got another bid. The second bid did 59,000 contracts. So what you have out here is that higher price, lower yield coming at us. And then if we go over to King Dollar, we take a look at King Dollar, what you're going to see, King Dollar did 34,000 contracts, gave it up on price, but you did 34,000 contracts coming into a swing point out here that had 31. You're going to be right back topside. You stay right there, folks. Going to be come back with our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. Basil's going to be doing a great workshop tonight. You can get in it right now. Come to the front of our page at TFNN.com.
If you're an